I'm telling Mr. Luis he can have whatever he wants. I am rich man. I'm a rich man, you know. Seriously, I think I have money, you know. But sometimes I look like a guy from the street with nothing, but I'm seriously able.
Hello, Wagwan, habari zenu. How are you? I'm fine. I hope you are doing fine wherever you are. Welcome again. Thank you so much for finding time to come and watch my videos. Wagwan. So we are back again in our reaction channel with our reaction video today. Like my niche, Mura Seso, is also back in Argentina with the same routine because he said he's going to start doing the same things he's been doing. But in that time, those 2 remaining weeks, his supporters, the diehards, will just persevere with him because he knows whatever is giving out there, people don't like. And you see him, he's a disturbed man. Murasenso is disturbed. He's not himself because he knows the content which he's giving his people out there, his audience does not love. So he's just doing it anyway because he knows the ones who are going to watch are the people who have been watching him for long. Not that he doesn't know, he knows. And we are going to check many things because Mura Senso is one person who cannot keep secrets. Like the sister, Makasa told her, don't share. She shared with brother. Now again, the brother is coming out with the issue of the father-in-law, Mr. Lewis. The government told Mr. Lewis, oh, he should not drive now. The age has gone. He has like 70 what? He has 76, 77, which Mura keeps announcing every now and then. He cannot say his years, but other people's years he can announce here. Because he judges people according to years. Years does not matter. Age is just a number. Age is just a number. At younger age, he has never driven anything. So it's coming out to disclose things which are not supposed to be known. Not that everything should be a content. So this issue may be the father-in-law or the family shared, or Rosoma may be shared with him. My father cannot drive anymore. But now Mura is making a content out of it. Huh? This is something else. We're going to see all that and much because Buddha Senso is talking, saying, I'm a rich man. I'm a very rich man. You see me walking on the street like this, you might think I'm poor. No, I've made money. And this is someone who comes every day, every hour. Support me, my family has expanded. Now I have a wife, I have a child, and we travel a lot. Traveling needs this and that. Then he comes again. He forgets and he comes again. I'm a rich man. A rich beggar. You should just come and say, I'm a rich beggar. So we are going to see all that. So I don't want to talk much. Let me put the receipt. So I put the receipt, then we react according to the receipt. So stay tuned.
Mr. Luis compound one more time. We are here. Back home. I want to give you small changes that have happened in this compound. Number one is for sure this has been cleared. Number two is flowers have been planted. These are the flowers, they've been planted. You see, they're already growing. All this side here, you can see flowers. Okay, strategic flowers. Oh, actually, I remember I used to have.
So Mura Senso and family, they are back at Mr. Louis' place. Remember when they were leaving this place? Mura Senso made a video and said this time when they are coming back, he'll not come back here because staying with the in-laws is not easy. You remember that? Because sometimes you can fight and they will hear you. So it is not easy to stay with in-laws. This is what Mura Senso told us when he was leaving. Little did we know Mura Senso will come back again, start showing people the compound, start showing people the yard, how now he want to start planting the trees. I never expected Mura Senso to come. He told us, this time round when I'm coming, I'm not going to stay with my in-laws. And we made a video out of that, thinking maybe Mura Senso was kicked away. And it seems like now he apologized and now they have let him in. And now he's starting the same thing again. Mura Senso, a shameless Mura Senso. showing these things again. Now he want to start planting grass in this compound because there's no content out there. People have been telling Mura Senso, move out there and go and make content. The other day, the last video which I made myself, Mura Senso could not go to Brazil. By now, Mura Senso would be making videos in Brazil. Why not? Coming again in the same place, showing the same Timmy. Now Timmy now has gotten a friend again. Now we are back again to square one. We are not moving because now he's talking about now they are back to check on Maisha's papers because until the day Maisha's papers will be ready, that is now when they will start going back or start traveling to Africa, to Nyabohanse. But until then, we are going to see the same thing. His videos are just going to be the same. So we are also camping again in Argentina at Mr. Louis' place. This time round we've been going around with them, but now we are back home again. You heard him. We are back home. So let's continue. What is happening here at home? What the tingle?
This plant, yeah, I will plant it tomorrow. This one that I was calling, yeah, it was my fruit, durazno. Look here, plants have grown. They are growing. That is the essence. But some flowers were supposed to be planted, not flowers, grass was supposed to be planted here, which didn't happen. So later, during this stay here, I will ask Rocio what happened, if actually I can help to plant grass here, and I will be watering it. Actually, it's been also raining. But again, for those who are very new here, welcome back. Please.
So this world really rotates because now back home in Nyabohanse, Dee is very busy planting at Mura Senso's compound because she's also back home. Dee is also back home. There's nothing to do out there, so she's also back home, and she's the one who is now planting at Mura Senso's garden, planting vegetables. We saw her going and bought. She went and bought seeds. Now she's the one who is planting there. On this end, Mura is now planting at this because now we are back to square one. Mura is going to show us the same things he's been showing us all this time round. So we are back to square one. Let's just wait. What do? Our boss, we have to follow whatever he's doing because he has refused to do what he's supposed to do. He has refused to give people different contents. He's back with Timmy. He's back with the grass thing now. We are going to see all that. So let's continue because slowly we are moving with the receipts. And we will get there because Mura says so. You see a disturbed man. He's stuck. He's glued with Rocio Mam. What can he do? He has to plant trees. He has to show us the yard one more time before we go to Africa. But I'm telling you, this time around, Mura is not going to go back to. When he goes to Africa, coming back to Argentina will be very difficult. What is he going to show people in Argentina? Because he can say, now I'm making another trip going to Argentina to show what? What are you going to show people in Argentina? You better maybe when you are from Africa, go to another place, another country, maybe another continent. Will be better for your channel, which you are crying is dying. Let's continue.
Be used as an organic manure of what is not needed, and also take these plants, plant them where they are needed. And let's do a tour of Mr. Louis. It's been long, guys. It's been like half since we left, or maybe a month or so at least. So here is Mr. Louis's white car. It has some engine issues. It's locked, I would have shown you, but inside is very cozy. I plan to buy a family car soon, and nowadays, to be honest, the cars are giving me a little like a 50-50 feeling, because I feel like sometimes when, like for example, Mr. Louis' car, it's been having mechanical problem since I came here up to today, still sleeping there. So you see, he spent money to have it, and now it's sleeping because it has mechanical issues. Me too. I plan to buy my own car, but sometimes I feel like having car is more problems on my side. Let me have a jacket. We want to walk to somewhere.
So, my people, before you see Marwa or Mura Senso with something, don't count it, because this is someone who talks this today and tomorrow he will talk differently. This is someone who has been looking at cars passing. I want to buy that. I want to buy that. I want counting cars on the road. This time around, I'm buying a family car. I'm buying a family car. I wanted to buy Miss Alusa car. Rosio, which car do you love? Which car is your dream car? And now seeing Miss Alu's car there, this car, since Mura Senso went to Argentina, that car has been lying there. Not that Mura Senso is seeing it now. It has been there. It has been having a lot of problems. There was a time it was not in that compound. Then it was brought. But now is when Mura Senso knows that having a car is a problem. Eh? You didn't know? Unless you have money to maintain the car, you cannot have a car and then you'll start begging. You can't manage a car with begging money. You have to maintain it. The car is like a wife. You have to take care of your wife. You have to pamper it. That is how a car is. You've heard people saying, "This is my wife." Those people who have a car, they some call the car their wife, because maintenance every day you have to apply this, you have to apply this, you have to apply that. So it is not something easy. You cannot not just wake up in the morning. Me, I want to buy this type of a car, because these cars, they have different maybe spare parts. So these spare parts also matters a lot. And you made Mr. Louis work to be very difficult, because you threw all his spare part. So maybe if you did not maybe go through all those spare parts, maybe as we speak now, Mr. Louis will be having a spare part for his car. So that is Mura Senso now saying it's 50-50. He might not, or he might not buy. This is something which is not going to buy, because even the one we have in the village, I'm not hearing about it anymore, because it's like now. I told you, my people. I told you last time when this thing we were being shown like this. That was just a picture which he took from the internet. So because he wanted that type of a car, so he was showing the people, we have it, this is it. This is it, we have it, my people. Have you seen it? Have you ever seen that car? This I just says, maybe this man, I said this man just bought a pickup. Now is when they are building the body. It is not something which was already like it was in the picture. So maybe that is a picture which he took and he showed those people. I want it to look like this. So now he's talking about this car giving Mr. Louis problem. His has not started and it is not brand new. And that car he was talking about, number one, it didn't have dashboard. It didn't have radio. All these things they are going to fix. Huh? And Mura Senso is crying now. So that is Mura Senso. You can never trust whatever he says. He's just there talking too much, wanting this, wanting that. Remember the times when Mura Senso came from African countries, he was traveling. Mura Senso could not sleep. I want to make my kitchen to look like this. I want my kitchen to look like this, because each home, when he used to go to each home, maybe where he was being hosted, Mura would say, I want this design. He goes to another, I want this design. So whenever you hear Mura Senso say things, I want to buy this, I want to buy that, don't take him seriously, because he means nothing. Because number one, he doesn't have priorities. He doesn't have priorities. His priorities is to sit there on live stream and say donate, donate, donate. That is what he knows how to do best. Otherwise, things to buy with his own money. This is one person who cannot buy anything with his own money. He cannot. So even buying the car he was talking about, he was just buying car with his mouth. I have this. I bought this one. I have this one. Eh? There are so many people who buy things like that. So they are dreaming. Mura Senso is like that. He can walk on the seat and say, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. So we've seen those people and we know them. Anyway, let's move forward.
What's happening, guys? Our house is dirty. Look, I planted a potato. That's a sweet potato. It has grown in the house. It has grown. But I want to walk, make this video, then come back home, so that tomorrow my people will have a video. Or as you watch this video, at least you know I did something. Guys, we just came from traveling. I don't want to make noise. Aisha is asleep. That's my passport. Passport. You can't even see it. Hey, this passport has stamps. This is my second passport. Passport. Actually, today we came from fixing Maisha's passport also. So hopefully, you know what had happened? Maisha took a picture for his passport and his hand was like this, visible. So that was the reason why they couldn't accept his picture, because his picture is supposed to be a square, just the face.
There is nothing which Mura Senso can do, right? Because now he's talking about this picture of Maisha. Maisha didn't take the photo well because the picture was supposed to be square. During this period, all this time, because I think when you are taking such photo, they always say the picture must be square, the picture must look like this. Where did you take this picture? Or did you make the picture with your passport size? They have the type of pictures they want. You don't just come up with your picture. So I wonder where they took their pictures and who did this to them. Because they were in a hurry, Rousseau never wanted to remain behind to check all these things. So they just did it and then they went. So that is what happened. According to Mura Sensor, I might not know whether it is the truth because these people, they just talk. They just talk. The other day we wanted to buy a car. Today we don't want because cars have problems. So even whatever comes to Mura Sensor's lips, me, I cannot trust anything. I cannot trust anything unless I see it like this. I'm doubting Thomas.
Vamos, si tú quieres. Tengo llave. So guys, we're gonna go with Mr. Luis. So some sad update is Mr. Luis' car got a dent here. You see here. It hit here. There was a dog in the street, and the dog jumped from nowhere when Mr. Luis was not home. He had given this car to one of his grandchild, and it hit like this. So now we are looking for this thing, which the whole day we've been looking for and we didn't find. So Mr. Luis is seeing losses, not happy. He's trying to say, so we are looking for something that looks like this, you know, something like this, you know. Okay, vamos, Mr. Luis. So if you have something like that, sí, vamos caminar. ¿Tú quieres?
So that is the update at Mr. Luis compound. You heard Mura Senso. If you have something like that, you know what to do. You know where to send it. Because anything which Mura Senso has, or anything which happens in Mura Senso's life, or people around him, they cannot buy. They always ask you if you want. Imagine even this Mura Senso want people to support him. If you know, if you have, you can send them. Is this how people behave? Is this how people behave out here? Everything he has to show his people. Everything he has to show his audience. If you have such a thing, you can send. Because even him, he didn't finish that sentence because he knew what he was going to say is bad. Huh? How do you expect your people to be buying you everything? You see, this is the type of man you say travel commando. Don't talk about Mura Sensor. He's a hardworking person. Hardworking what? This is a hardworking person, someone who is asking even such, what do they do with their money? Can they fix that? If they know they cannot fix, then they should not have cars. Not everyone should have a car. Not everybody should have a car. You cannot manage a car, walk like I walk here. Walk. Huh? You don't need to have, or maybe you are doing it for people to see. Like now, Mura Senso has to post with that car, showing people this is the update, everything he has to tell people. Let's hear, because there's another thing which he said which I didn't like, because these are his in-laws, but not everything which they do in their house, Mura Senso has to make a content out of it. He's been doing it and now he's back to it again. We thought now we were relieved from this tedious work of Mura Senso every now and then talking about what these people do, how they like sweet thing, how the compound is, everything. Now we are back again. At least we were now reporting different things, but now we are taken back again. Look at where we are again. I just myself. So let's hear what he's trying to say. Now he's talking about Mr. Luis now cannot drive. Mr. Luis now is feeling bad. The government has said Mr. Luis should not drive because even one of his eyes is not okay. You see, he's very, very old. He's 77 years old. Mura is quick to point people's ages, but him or he doesn't know his age. Like the sister, when he meets people, he asks people, how old are you? How old are you? And when you are asked, you don't even want to hear. Whenever people ask you, you say, oh, old is age is just a number. Okay, yes, it is just a number. Old is just a number. Years, they are just numbers. But don't dwell on others' years, and you are living yours. So now let's continue and hear what Mura Senso is talking, because whenever Mura talks, nothing good can come from Mura Senso's lips. Nothing. The only thing which can come which is good is just begging. Like now what he has just said there. Update. Eh? My people, we need this. People have been donating to Mura Senso every now and then. Do you think these people they just pluck this money on trees? Sometimes you have to sympathize with your people, Mura Senso. Sympathize. I think this is why I feel very bad, because people now people are tired.
So, guys, for those who don't know, this is Mr. Luis. Mama, dormir.
Se fue a la casa de la Vela.
Listo. Coco. Coco. That's our neighbor's dog.
Está enojado el Coco.
Está enojado.
Hey,
Coco is mad.
hey.
So, guys, those who don't know, quiero introducir tú en mi canal. Es porque siempre hay nuevos seguidores.
Sí, sí.
Siempre. Porque camino a este lado, yo camino a este lado. So guys, those who don't know, this is Mr. Luis, my father-in-law. I've lived here close to 6 months.
Como que del pastito, ¿ves?
Muy bien. Guys,
Pastito así, después le pasa la máquina.
Argentina has really very nice grass. It keeps growing on all the time. I've always thought of bringing like a horse in the neighborhood, you know, and here horses are cheap, like $150. You can get a horse, but not looking nice, but at least you can get a horse. For like $500, you get a real good horse. 2,000, 3,000, you're getting like Olympic type of horse.
Guys, we are back to this horse thing. I thought we have forgotten about this horse. Now, Mura Senso have revived that issue of horses again. Now he's thinking of maybe getting a horse from the neighbors, because in Argentina, horses are very cheap. You heard him. And the horses which we have back home in Nyabohanse, they don't even have grass. You've been seeing them, the way they are grazing. They are almost eating soil. They have no grass. No one is taking care of them. And this one is talking about buying maybe more horses. He doesn't get tired of this thing. Your people doesn't like this horse thing. You've been reading the comments. Give people different videos or different content. Give them different content. This horse thing, things which you are not going to buy, you just talk about them and you are not going to buy them. And now showing the grass. Argentina has the best grass. Grass is grass. Grass is everywhere. It's then how you level it. That is why it looks nice. Even in your home, if you can make your home to have grass and then you cut the grass well, it will look nice. Not because in Argentina grass looks nice, because they are being maintained. There are people who maintain their thing. They might have a small place, but they maintain it very well. Because like you see now, your neighbors, the neighbors to Mr. Louis, look at the way they are keeping their place nice. But at your in-laws' place, there's nothing which is you can't imagine you are in Argentina. So it depends with how you cannot say you cannot imagine they are in Argentina where the grass look good like that if you compare. But it's because these people they take care of what they have. Those people they don't take care of. So it's just like any other place. So don't say it is in Argentina. It is how you protect your thing or how you take care of your things. Even in the village, in your Bohanse, I see homes which have very good grass, but in your home kaput, nothing. So it depends. Until the day you'll change, not wanting this, you maintain the things which you have. You have 2 horses. Get contented with the 2 and then take good care of them than wanting more and wanting more every now and then, because Kiswahili say unatama. You envy a lot. You want this, you want that. You are not someone who is contented with what they have. Let's continue.
No, this is Mr. Luis, my father-in-law, the father to Rocio, our husband to also Haravija, and I've lived with him now for close to 6 months. It's been a great adventure, guys. We arrived here in September. Wow, it's been September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Oh my God. We've lived in Argentina close to a whole year. Mr. Luis,
Sí.
ahora tengo casi 7 meses aquí en Argentina.
Bien.
Oh, el tiempo corre muy rápido.
¿Viste? Cuando quería acordar.
Oh, Dios mío. I'm shocked. It's been like close to 7 months here in Argentina. Oh my God.
Quiere decir que Argentina te gusta. Es linda Argentina.
He says Argentina is very beautiful, and that also could mean that I love Argentina. Look, see, mira, muy lindo. Look, very beautiful. Mira, muy lindo.
Can you imagine, Mura Senso, you've been there for almost a year at your in-laws' place, one place. Imagine a son-in-law staying with you for almost a year. These people must be very tired. Look at Mr. Lewis. And this time round, Mr. Lewis is not that jovial, Mr. Lewis, because I think he's still tired from the maybe vacation. He's very tired compared how the age which he has. He's very tired and he doesn't want to talk much because he's tired of this man also. His car has a problem. The 2 of them has a problem. So you don't expect Mr. Lewis to be talking too much. I see someone who is tired. You just see even the eyes. His eyes are not okay. He needs some rest. And Mura Senso is giving him a lot of talking a lot of things which Mr. Lewis cannot even understand. He's been there for 7 months, yes, but it is high time you go now. You are counting this many months. Go now, at least now. You go. I need to rest with my family, with my wife. We need our home. So let's continue.
Para tu casa.
Y sí, si lo va a quedar así. Pero después lo emparejáis y queda así, ¿ves?
Mira aquí. Mira. I found something. Este es oro, Mr. Luis. I think this is gold. Tal vez o no. Huh? You know, you can find that they put some gold. No, pero esta cosa, tal vez, Mr. Luis, es oro. Esa es cosa muy antigua.
¿Sí?
Sí. I'm telling Mr. Luis this could be gold. Mira, Mr. Luis,
¿Sí?
¿tú puedes hablar con esta gente?
Sí.
Ayudar esta.
Sí.
Esta línea solo, así.
Sí.
Tú puedes plantar en tu área.
Sí.
Solo esta,
así.
muy bonita. Por ejemplo, esta tienda, tú puedes hablar con...
Mura and this idea of picking things on the road. Everything he thinks is gold or maybe emerald. This is what Mura thinks. Anything. I think when he was growing, you know when you can have kids when they are young, they pick anything. These boys, they pick anything. So your junkyard can look just like Mr. Louis' junkyard, because I see Mr. Louis was also someone who could pick anything because he loves cars. So anything he could just pick. That is the reason why his junkyard was full like that. And I see Mura Senso is also someone who picks anything. One day he'll even pick a bomb. Yeah, you never know some of these things. You don't need to pick anything. Anything on the road you pick. You pick the grass, you pick this, you pick anything. And that same hand, he's not washing the hand. He just touched anything. So this is someone who picks anything. And his mind is just thinking everything is gold. So if it was gold, you would just find it there. Someone would just drop out gold and wait for you. Sometimes, you put so many things in Mr. Louis' mind, because this one makes this old man also thinks, okay, maybe can it be gold? But I saw Mr. Louis knows everything. He just brushed it. He knew this can never be gold. But Mura Senso, with his picking, I think he's taking this to Rosio mom, because These are his things. He likes picking stones. You remember when he was in Yabohanse, he could pick these from the river. They turn to be nothing. So this one now he has started again picking this. So let's keep on, because I see someone who is confused. Instead of going to different places and make videos, he's now working with the GoPro showing grass. And you remember he told us when they went with Rosie on this vacation. Me, I'm used to showing roads and houses. And this is what he's doing now. He's back. He's back in the place of showing roads and houses.
Y ya, poco a poco, como 10, y ya.
Agarra.
Sí,
Oh, sí, esto.
sí, sí, mira, por ejemplo, esta, así, 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 y ya.
Y agarra.
Agarra como esta,
Sí.
como 100 de esta,
Sí,
y ya.
eso es lo mejor que hay, la gramilla.
Sí. So guys, what I was trying to say is we can get grass like this, you know, we can just pick along here, just 1, 2, 3 all over, like 100 of this. That should be it. 100 de esta, Mr. Luis, ya. You know, if we get 100 of... Sí, sí, por ejemplo esto, y mañana yo salí aquí
la ponemos.
Buscar uno, pero esta es la mejor. I'm telling Mr. Luis, they are different. Pero mira,
¿Cuánto necesitas?
Estas son diferentes de esto.
Sí.
Y también esta es diferente.
Sí, este es más finito.
There's different types of grass.
Es más finito el verde.
So Mura Senso is plucking grass. You want to come tomorrow? Mañana is tomorrow. Now we know Spanish. Mañana, tomorrow we are going to pluck all these. We take like maybe over 100. We go and plant at our place. Why don't you do the right thing? These people, they buy them. They have seed for grass. Mr. Luis is trying to tell you they have seed for grass. Mama has gone to buy the seed for grass. Why don't you go as per what they are saying? Now you want to move around plucking. And people will see you like someone who is now a mad person on the road plucking grass. The other day, your sister, when she was in Nigeria, she was asking people, how do you live on the streets? What do you eat? Thinking she has come from heaven, just came down from heaven. Come to Nairobi, go to this city, you will see how people live. People live on the street. Not everyone can afford maybe to stay in the house, or maybe afford to pay rent. People are out here suffering. Look now, your brother is now reducing himself to someone who is now plucking grass on the road because he doesn't have content. This is now what he's reduced himself to be, showing this kind of content. Traveler now bending on the road, plucking grasses because he want to go and plant them. Why don't you do the right thing? Why don't you go as per what these people are doing? Why do you do things which maybe people look at the video? So you want to tell me such a video, do you think you can rewatch that video? Traveling commando, someone watches you bending on the road, plucking grass like that. Is that a video you can rewatch twice? You cannot. So he should do better. That is what I'm saying. He should do better. I don't think what he's doing is right. He should do better. Mura Senso should do better.
They are friends. So, being travelers, hola, muy bien. Todo tranquilo. So, my father-in-law being very old, he had not traveled by plane or things like that. So my wife decided to surprise them with one of a lifetime travel vacation, which was very intense. Actually, cuidado, Mr. Luis. Which happened. So we just came from vacation. For them, they just came from vacation. For us, we came from traveling because for a whole month we've been moving up and down. And now we're back home, guys. I'll be giving you this type of videos for the next maybe a few weeks before we head to a different continent, guys. Some of you already know where we are heading to, but for a person like me, I just want to give you the best of my vlogs, guys. So we are back to hometown of my wife, which is called Mar del Plata, and kind of we are back to routine. So we're gonna go to this panaderia to buy some stuff. There's a busy road here and nice cars and everything is here, guys. You can imagine.
So Mura Senso is trying to tell his audience, he's telling you, he's back, they are back now. They are going to give the same contents which they were giving you. And you know the contents which is been giving is just showing the road, showing the TV, showing the grass, showing the horses, where the horses should be eating grass. Those are the contents which is going to give you for the next 3 weeks. That's according to Mura Senso. And that is why he's telling you people to just be patient. He's going to try to give you the best. So that best is talking about, where is he going to get that best? If it is the same place. If it is maybe the best is planting grass, which is going to start tomorrow. That is the best which we can see, because all this time he's been a mason, but he has never planted grass. So I think this time round he's going to plant grass, which is going to be the best. And I know Mura Senso knows exactly what he's doing is not right for his audience, but he's just forcing himself. He's just forcing things on their throat because they have been following him. And this is why he always come nowadays. He's always coming to plead with his people. Please, please share my videos, because he knows things are not okay. The people are leaving the camp. People are moving away. But he now blames other people instead of checking. He should put his house in order, because his house is not in order. He's back again to square one. The things which Mura Senso is showing as a traveler, you wonder, showing grass 24/7. Who would sit there and watch the grass from the house all this time? They're just plucking grass on the road, just talking about the grass, just talking about the traveling, which is started from home, still repeating the same. You see, because there's nothing to show. There's nothing he can talk about. If it is not about talking about people in Abohase, if it is not about talking about reactors, he has nothing to talk about. So these are the things which Buddha Senso is telling people, these are the things which I'm going to keep on giving you until the time of me leaving Argentina.
Panaderia y pasterias. That's where we are going. And we've arrived. We're gonna get the best of the best. Hola, amigo. Muy bien. Poca factura, Mr. Luis. Whatever he wants. I am rich man. I'm a rich man, you know. I'm seriously, I think I have money, you know. But sometimes I look like a guy from the street with nothing, but I'm seriously able. See, Mr. Luis, cualquier...
That is what I said, so. Declaring today, I'm a rich man, I'm able. Mr. Luis can choose whatever he wants, because I'm someone who has money. But sometimes when he walks on the street, people cannot notice that you can't tell he's a rich man. But he's laughing at it. You say, when he laughed, I just saw Kohera in him. Imagine when the words came out from him, I just saw Kohera. The way when Kohera sit there, the way he talks, I just saw Kohera in him. So Mura Senso is bragging, he's a rich man. He has cash, he can manage. And this is someone who begs every now and then, a beggar, a real beggar. We don't have any beggar like Mura Senso. And then now Mura Senso is trying to tell people, imagine I'm rich, a rich man. Today we know. Let Mura not lie to you, people, to be financing his travel. This is a rich man. You heard him. So next time he's on his live stream talking about, now, please, my family has extended. I have an extended family now. I used to be alone. I have a wife. I have a baby. Remind him, you are a rich man. You are a rich man. You said it yourself. So this is Mura Senso declaring. Next time, now you know. If you are going to help. If you know that you are helping someone who is richer than you. This is someone who can tell you, choose whatever you want. Like he was telling Mr. Luis, choose whatever you want, because he knew exactly what he was choosing cannot even be a lot of money. Those are just bread. Even if you tell someone to take, he cannot take more than what they are going to eat, because those are not things you can keep for long, and they are not expensive as such. Take Mr. Luis maybe to the butchery. Take Mr. Luis to the shop. Ask him to choose the shoes. ask him to choose the cloth, or maybe go and take that car or Mr. Lou's car to the garage. Why are you showing people the car, and you are asking people if you have this, you can tell us? Why can't you fix that? If you are a rich man, you are talking, you are rich in the bakery, but you cannot talk. Your richness cannot be seen in these cars, which are not moving, and you are seeing them not moving, and you brag there you are rich. If you are rich, you would have bought a car for your in-law, because these cars have brought him so many problems, and you can see in him, and you are not solving that problem to him. And now you are telling him to pick whatever he wants. He doesn't want many of those things. He wants his car to be on the road. Make that car for him. If you are a rich man, look at this, the person who is saying a rich man. Someone who cannot even pay for his apartment, coming again where he said, I will never come back here again. What a sense. So calm down. You don't have. You beg, keep on begging. We know you have, but you are very stingy. You are so mean. You cannot even do anything for that in-law of yours. You've called him so many times. Mr. Louis, Mr. Louis, Mr. Louis. Even if that name could give Mr. Louis money, by now Mr. Louis would be rich. Standing somewhere, someone just calling him Mr. Louis, Mr. Louis. You've used this name. The contents which you've used with this old man are so many, are brought you so much, and you cannot even help Mr. Louis taking this car to the garage. You are posing with it, someone who has this to give you. And then after that, a day has not gone, even 1 hour. I'm a rich person. And there you wanted someone to help you.
Yo probar, ¿no?
Sí, sí,
A probar.
si te gusta, claro.
Bueno, acabamos 8 mil.
Bueno,
Be careful. Esta no,
coco.
no tiene nada de cerdo. No tiene nada de cerdo. Cerdo.
Cerdo, no, porque si
Jamón. Yo no come jamón.
Ah, no. No, porque no come cerdo.
Tiene queso, orégano.
No.
No come cerdo.
No, pues no come cerdo. No.
Sin jamón, por favor. See, this has pork, you see?
Orégano.
Sí, orégano está bien.
Sí.
Gracias, Mr. Luis, aquí para comer en la casa, si tú quieres.
Pero da el carrillo.
Sí, es porque
Sí,
mi región no acepta. Listo. My religion does not accept, and also me, I don't eat actually pork, because pork has a lot of tapeworms, a lot of worms. If you eat pork, guys, even you are easy to cancer, you know. You remember my last live stream? We talked about, we are meeting on Sunday, so please guys, put an alarm for Sunday. So this place is called PAMELA'S.
First and foremost, you saw Mura Sensor plucking grass on their home to this shop. You saw them the way they were plucking grass. They have not washed their hands. Mura Sensor have been touching Timmy from home. I want you to see this scenario. This how dirty this man can be. Touching the dog, touching the grass, plucking them all the way, going to this place, now touching the food with the same hand. He has not washed. This hand has been touching this GoPro. There's no hygiene at all. There's no hygiene. Talking about now things which are bringing cancer, this pork. Okay, I don't eat pork myself, but I don't talk ill about it. I don't know what it was, because diseases, you sometimes, if it was so, there are things which you can never control. Because this family, whenever they open their mouth, they talk about maybe how they know how to eat healthy. They are the only people who eat healthy in this world, and they know how to defend diseases. And they are disease free. Mura Sensor should behave. And these talks, because remember, Mura Sensor talked about this issue of Casta on Sunday. There's a fundraising. Now it's now relating this fundraising with this food here now, which he's having in his hand now. People who are eating pork. Remember, we talked about this Sunday, because now he's relating this. This is someone who has no filter. Don't relate everything, because how about the people who are maybe suffering from that? Do you think all of them, they ate this pork? Do you think pork is the one who brought them this? So you cannot say this disease is you got it because you eat this. So sometimes think, and this is someone who is saying, oh, we are content creators, we don't make content out of people. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say now there? This is Mura Sensor for you. Back again with his nonsense. he will now start talking about people and Nyabohanse, the haters, because what do you expect him to talk about? There's nothing to talk about. If it is not Timmy, if it is not the grass, now it has started his grass. It will be grass for like 2 weeks. Anyway, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Now you know you have a rich man. Don't come here and say, oh, donate to this to Murasenso. Murasenso is a rich man. He said you cannot just see, because when he walks on the road you can't tell whether he's rich. But he is a very rich man. He has cash. He has made it. That is it. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always being here for me. God bless you. See you again in my next video. Bye. Thank you.